Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
Benavidez versus the Bivol Beterbiev winner. Look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. In His Excellency, the Turk, states that he wants to make a fight between David Benavidez and the winner of Dimitri Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev in December. He believes this is a more practical fight than Canelo versus Benavidez. Bivol versus Beterbiev is on June 1st and has a rematch clause, but the Turk would be open to having Benavidez fight the winner of that fight in between their two fights. So David Benavidez would fight the winner in December, and then these guys could have the rematch later next year. Now, David Benavidez, if he won that fight in December, then he would change the complexion of that rematch. Now, what's interesting about this is, he doesn't believe that Benavidez-Canelo is a practical fight. I don't know if it's the money. I don't know if it's the fact that Benavidez is fighting at 175 right now. I don't know why it's not explained as to why he does not believe that's a practical fight. Could be the finances, could be the weight. But what's more interesting is he's calling David Benavidez bluff. David Benavidez has said that he'd be willing to fight these guys. He wants to be the mandatory for these guys, so he wants to step in and fight the winner and the best at 175. So if that's what David Benavidez has been saying, his bluff has been called. And this is what I mean. When you look at a guy like Dimitri Bivol, you look at a guy like Artur Beterbiev, both of those guys are better than David Benavidez. Both of those guys are more skilled, more dangerous, better fighters all the way around than David Benavidez. And I think both of those guys beat David Benavidez. They do it in different ways. I think Dimitri Bivol outclasses him for 12 rounds, similar to what he did to Zurdo Ramirez. I believe that Artur Beterbiev puts this man to sleep and sends him to the shadow realm like he did everybody else. So it doesn't really matter who wins the fight. David Benavidez is getting cooked in December if he doesn't duck that smoke. The question is, will David Benavidez duck? I mean, think about it. The Turk is coming to him and saying, hey, you can have undisputed, a shot at undisputed at 175 in December. What do you say? I'll make that fight. I'll give you a high payday. We'll set all that up. He said he wasn't waiting on Canelo. He said he was going for greatness. He's saying he wanted all the smoke. What better way to secure a Canelo fight than to beat the undisputed champion at 175 and fight undisputed versus undisputed, 168 versus 175. This is David Benavidez's opportunity to chase greatness. Will he turn it down? Will he reject it? Or is he all talk? Because at the end of the day, his card has been pulled. Now the whole world watches what David Benavidez does.